What just happened? Waiting on guests. I don't know if I'm on or not. We're gonna start it off again. Welcome to this live chat. Okay, so I believe I'm on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, the Doordash Revolution. Smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and share this live stream with others. Good morning, Bohemian Monkey Man. Started a little late this morning. It's kind of tough getting up, working on different video ideas and getting appointments set up with different vendors and all of that. Good morning, Grind City. Grinders, man. Glad to see you, man, in the live chat as well. Not in the best of moods, but I will maintain my best behavior. You know, this weekend it just passed. And first of all, I got to give thanks to God and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you, Thomas, for coming aboard, man. Once again, put your link down, man, as well. So when I go back to look at this video, I will start doing on Fridays having a special guest that can consist of subscribers, viewers. You know, come on if you want to be able to share your experience with the DoorDash Revolution live stream morning show. Yeah, I almost had a head-on collision with another delivery driver, man, on Reynolds. That driver tried to pass three cars. I got you, Thomas. I got you. I definitely would love to have you on our live stream. If not this Friday, maybe next Friday. Love to have you on board, man. I will be elated, which means I'll be so happy to have you on the show. So this driver passed. He passed me, not passed me, but he passed three cars and ain't no passing zone. Doing 75 miles, maybe 75 miles, approximately 75 miles an hour. I showed the area in my last live stream, but the incident didn't happen on the live stream. And the driver almost hit me, man. He almost hit me. You know, we almost had a head-on collision. I seen who the driver was and everything. You know, reached out to the driver and everything. He said it wasn't none of him, so, but I know it was. I even felt his spirit and everything as we almost had that head-on collision. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Eventually, I'll see that driver eventually, but we've got 5 people in the chat line. We'd like for you to hit them thumbs up so we can get this message across. Yes, I have been extremely busy. I've been taking every order, no matter how ridiculous it is, to increase my AR rate. Yes, let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's go ahead and jump into the subject or the topic of the day. You know, I should have put on the why drivers are struggling with the AR ratings during the end of the month. We'll be putting together an earnings report to compare some numbers. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being able to get those metrics as well. Good morning, Charles D. How you doing this morning? Welcome everybody today. I will be giving out some honorary wrenches. You know, I want to have some honorary moderators. You know, I'm thinking about Charles D. and Tasha Green. I'd like to add them to the list of moderators as well. To keep our channel, you know, cordial and with good attitude and behavior, personality, good conduct. What's up, Jeremy? How's everything going, man? How are you and your wife doing this morning? He said something about my screen is freezing up. Yeah, probably right here near the airport. To do that. I appreciate you letting me know about it. All right, we got Charles D. from Nebraska, Thomas from Grand Rapids, Michigan. All right. Jeremy in Grand City. Jeremy and them from my area, Grind City grinder from my area. I almost called him Grind City Hustler because somebody said he had changed his name to that. He said, no, it's still the same. Struggling with these AR ratings, man. I talked about in my last video. It's got almost close to 300 views now. My last live, I talked about the acceptance rating being below 70%, and I shared my experience on why my acceptance rate, dropped. I didn't tank it, but we had too many drivers in the area, man, and everybody was releasing orders, and I got hit with all of them. I had to decline all of them. Now struggling with this AR rating, trying to get it back at 70% while we're going through Hell Week. It's known that Hell Week don't supposed to start on the 26th of the month, but evidently it looked like it started earlier. A lot of strange things with the Doordash app is happening. We having glitches, power outage, having problems with the GPS. Some people ratings are not going up. A lot of people think because you do 6 orders in a row, it supposed to automatically go up. No. You look at your percentage of what you have right now, and if you do 8 out of 10 deliveries, the question is, what is the percent of 8 out of 10? That would be 80%. So if you're already at 80%, it's not going to go up. It's a real struggle. I had a bad 2 weeks before I saw the sunshine. Yes, sir. That's the reason why I want to share with you guys about the reason why I don't cherry pick once I become a top dasher, and I cherry pick down to a real low acceptance rating, because more and more drivers are struggling trying to get back up to that number. What I usually do is once I reach 90%, I may, drop as low as 75. 75 with me cherry picking and everything. That means I'm still a top dash. And I usually start pushing towards getting a higher AR rate, plus selectively choosing orders and declining orders at the same time, and try to get my rating at least 90 on week 3. So when Hell Week starts, I'm already where I need to be. Already where I need to be, and plus I'm still be able to accept offers or decline offers. And as a top dasher and a diamond driver, I also be able to utilize, come map on in a minute, my Dash Now feature, and also a feature that don't nobody talk about, in now. If I can dash at any time, this is what I mean. I can end at any time. Isn't that right? So we gravitate to Dash Now, but we don't talk about in now. That's a feature also that don't nobody look at. The in now feature gives you the advantage that you can, in your dash, after you done completed the hour of deliveries that you have done, I'm telling you my secret sauce how I do it. And I can look at the hot spots, what's hot and what's not. And I can look at the zones. I can look at the zones, and I can make a better decision on which area I need to be in. Also, I can be able to tell when there's more drivers in a certain area than another area. And I try to stay away from areas where there's a lot of drivers at. Except for last Thursday, I got burnt. I got burnt real bad. My points dropped 18%. I think with the amount of drivers out there, DoorDash is going to use AR at some point. Yes, yes. It's already implemented. It's just they haven't. It's already in the making. It's already happening. They already implemented it. That's the reason why we get so many updates like we get, and so many glitches. You have your nationwide update, your regional update of various states in that region, and your statewide updates, as well as your individual updates also. They also do an update for each individual, believe it or not. I found that out the hard way. And it's pretty warm here. Let me see what the temperature is. It's 71 degrees over here in the metro area of Memphis, Tennessee. We got a cloudy forecast, They say it's supposed to rain in between the hours of 12 and 2. It's pretty warm. And when it's usually this warm, I get nervous about it because all kind of tornadic activity can happen. But I'm trying to encourage drivers that's going through the same experiences of struggling with their AR ratings at the end of the month. So the solution is don't tank your score so low. Chill at 32 degrees in Nebraska. Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know how that weather feels. It might feel good to me right now compared to 71 right now. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's what I want drivers to understand and keep in mind. There's so many new drivers out here. You see a new driver every day, and their rating is already up. So we got to keep that in mind. So, and then you got drivers that done tank their scores down to 18%, 20%. Trying to get them best diamond orders or best catering orders. All right. I'm living proof that you don't have to tank your score all the way down to 18 to 20%. The lowest item being in a long time, which what I showed in my live yesterday, 69%. It did go down to 63, but I got it back up to 69. And I wasn't too pleased with it being below 70. You don't work as hard when you keep them up and you know how to cherry pick. I was in the 30s at the start of March. And it was a real struggle too, wasn't it, Charles? I know it was a real struggle for you, man. And you just got through saying earlier that last 2 weeks was a real struggle. It is because DoorDash is watching content creators putting out content. Even though that we try our best to help our fellow drivers, we also helping DoorDash step their game up as well. And it hurt other drivers when we put information out, a little too much information out. That's including me as well. And they look like they have some kind of counter for it. Then it make it harder for drivers to try to do something that was told to them 3 months ago, 6 months ago, and it's not working as well. But I never did believe in that concept. And okay, I'll do 100 orders in a row, and then I can decline 80 orders and tank my score down to 20% and get all them best offers. And I'm living proof. I showed it in my community posts. I showed it in other videos. I showed it on my live. And I got the sheriff's department escort me down this avenue here. And I am going to get in behind him when I get a chance. Yes, indeed. I need to be cutting my app on. So with all that being said, it's getting tougher and tougher for drivers to meet that quota. So I decided by experience, I had one of the hardest months of the year, which was morning hot facts, man. I didn't even see him when he sneaked in. Yep, and if you want to share your earnings, and what I mean by your earnings is how much you are getting on offers per hour in your ride along. You can do just like he doing, type it in, or you can be on a conference call with me, and like we normally do, we discuss our situations throughout the day. I started this idea with this live stream. I wanted to do more and just show, okay, this is the money I made, but I'm not showing what's happening between them times. Is I'm struggling to make that kind of money? Is it realistic to make that kind of money? And if it is in my market, you'll be able to see that I'm making it, without just seeing receipts only. I think viewers would appreciate that. Also giving viewers the opportunity to ride along with you with this real-time experience. And you be like you almost there yourself, you know what I'm saying? And I apologize for not being on yesterday. We had a crash and burn vehicle where a vehicle was on fire. If I had been live, you would have saw that live. You'd have been like, man, I'm right here in Memphis, Tennessee with the Doordash Revolution. Even though I'm in Nebraska, even though I'm in Michigan, even though I'm in Florida, even though I'm in California or Philly or, in England. or Africa or Germany, watching what's happening right there, right then, at that moment, and it's live. So, I think people will appreciate that more about ride alongs, prayers to Rev and everyone in Tennessee. I appreciate you so much, man. Appreciate you. We need them prayers, man, because like I said, that what keeps us going. That what gives us God's favor. And then when you come close to a near life and death situation, and you went through it without anything happening to you, that's because you have God's favor through others praying for you and with you. Let me turn the screen around. There's always something going on around here. See what I'm saying? I'm showing you what's going on right now. I don't know, was that a previous wreck? Yeah, that's what it was. You see it right there. See, that's what I'm talking about doing live stream ride alongs. You can see what's going on right when it's going on. You can see it when it's going down right now. That's what we like to share and everything. I may go in some of these vendor shops. Matter of fact, I'm not going to get started with my dash yet. I'm going to go take you guys inside, and I'll probably get me a to-go lunch. That way I'll be eating on the run. Everybody, I guess I'm back. It said preview. I don't even know. I lost her. There we go. I had lost everybody for a minute, but it's still saying preview. That's the reason why. The dick I'm trying. That train do damage in this area. It does damage. I know if it's messed with my tablet and my phones like this here, it will mess with driver orders as well. Yes, I'm back, man. That train showed up, and then all of a sudden everything went haywire. So we have low and weak signals in certain areas for certain phone carriers. I may have to change carriers. I talked about that once before. I'm gonna put the windows down already. I just didn't want you guys to hear so much. I know what to do. Turn that AC on. There we go. Try to minimize the noise level and all of that. I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. Cause this train, I mean, it's moving slow. It looks like it might be moving 20 to 30 miles an hour. I'm gonna be sitting here for a while. So this plays a factor if I had my app on and I so happen to get an order and I need to go across that area right there. Time is the essence when you're trying to make this money. Some days we feel like everything goes left. It goes left like a domino effect. Once you complete that hurdle, some more situations happening, slowing you down on making your money. Drivers get frustrated. Drivers get upset. There's reason why when you look at majority of content creators, they got a face looking like the one you're looking at right now. You be like, man, that dude look like he angry all the time. No, he's going through all of these frustrations and difficulties, he or she, throughout the day. People cherry pick their content too, ladies and gentlemen, just like they cherry pick orders as well. They don't show the good. They'll show the good, and sometimes they won't show the bad and the ugly. Making you think it's easy peasy and it's peachy out here. And we all know, veteran drivers know, rookies beginning to know that's not true. So being able to show you these things, just like that right there, is what it's all about. Try US Mobile. I'm enjoying it, and you're getting Verizon at a fraction of a cost. I'm gonna check that out, Charles. I appreciate that. So that's what I'm talking about. We share information that help drivers, man. We can all help each other. That's what I like about the interaction with everybody. There might be something I don't know, and then you can share it with me. US mobile, I'm gonna try that, brother. I'm definitely gonna try that and get it at a fraction at a cost. And you got Verizon. We also had a problem with Verizon. What was it, a couple of weeks ago? That it shut them guys down where they couldn't make any money at all. I guess one of the towers, they had a problem with a tower. But those things happen. They don't mean it happen every day. Those things happen from time to time. I appreciate that information, man. You sharing it with me as well as our viewers. Somebody else can also say, look, maybe we need to try that, see how that works and everything. It works better. Because I'm telling you right now, you have a problem with your phones being in certain areas, it's always showing low and weak signal. It will stop you from making your money. It will stop you from maximizing on your earnings and also making a profit. See, we're sitting at this train right now. Everybody's sitting at this train with the Doordash revolution. I don't know who's on duty in there. I may have to sneak in first. And I'm thinking about getting me what you call on the run or to go lunch. I think I'm gonna eat healthy today. This is a nice facility. I don't know about all the other facilities besides the ones I done went to already, the ones I haven't went to. I can't say, but this one is one of the nicer facilities and setups that they have at this establishment. So I talked to the manager yesterday. I should have did it yesterday, but he gave me a thumbs up because I told him I would be coming back, doing a video there. I just ordered a new phone because mine's died at 40%. I had it since 2018. I knew this car was going to do this. See, that's what I'm talking about. I got somebody behind me. There we go. Yeah, I got to get a tune up because every time somebody hesitates in front of me and I have to kind of hesitate too, it'll do what it just did. That's not a good thing. We got 8 people in the chat line. Put 8 thumbs up. I know it seems like I'm talking over my tongue today, but I get it okay. I took that photo. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that cornbread. How's it going for you in your area? Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you in a few seconds if that's okay, cornbread. I'm gonna call you in a few seconds. Plus, I'm gonna take you guys inside before I get started on my grind. Appreciate that high fashion, letting everybody know to hit the like button and all of that. Like I said, I'm gonna have some honorary. I'm getting ready to induct 2 honorary moderators, and I've been thinking over it, praying about it, man. And I wanna induct Charles D if that's okay with him, and Tasha Green also. You know, to help facilitate the channel. You're seeing the negativity going on. We got to get rid of it right then and there. Because we're all about that positivity, and we don't want nobody morale being brought down due to it. People having negative thoughts, negative comments. I appreciate this so much. And also, I would like to also have special guests on Fridays. If hopefully I'll do it this Friday. If not, we're definitely gonna do it next Friday, which can be a subscriber, a viewer, a fellow driver, or even a content creator. That gives people, time they want to interact, they want to tell their experience, tell their story, and they want to share it with everybody here in this ride along. I feel like that's a great thing. That's giving back to my subscribers. I'm at 680 subscribers. I thank all of you for that, for subscribing to this channel, for making it what it is today. I have a lot of ideals, and I got a lot of projects I'm working on, and I got a lot of new things I want to share on this platform, share with my viewers, because I do value my viewers. You guys make this channel possible. So it's bigger than the DoorDash revolution. We all make this channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to go in this facility today. I hope they don't look at me all crazy, but it was a different staff than last night. I'm gonna take you guys in there as I place my order. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to them before I go. But before I go, let me get Cornbread a call as well. Let's do that. And I may call a couple other drivers, merge them in, and you hear them as we conversate with each other. Okay, always. See, I have 4 different phones, and I use 4 different devices, and those devices help me as I multitask as well as I multi-app. And even if I'm not multi-apping on multiple apps, I am multi-apping on Doordash because Doordash has multiple programs. So I will be doing episodes about that, breaking that down, proving to people that you can multi-app on Doordash. I think another content creator, they beginning to understand that. I think they working on the same project to talk about how you can be able to multi-app on the Doordash platform with multiple programs. We got 10 people in the chat line. Please give us some 10 thumbs up. All right, I'm trying to find his number. Okay, let's see. All right. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. How come I don't ever have his number saved in this phone? Got it saved in the other one. Got it saved on my other phone number as well.
Hello, hello.
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing this morning, brother?
Good, living the dream.
I know that's right.
Depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk to the viewers. If you want to go ahead and get in touch with Howard, merge Howard in, you can. If not, I can.
Oh, okay.
However you want to do it, and tell them about your experience. You might as well say we're already in the DoorDash Hell Week already.
Yeah,
Like it started early.
definitely in Hell Week, and I took the cowardly route. I actually had 2 days off. I was running my in-laws around for doctor's appointments and stuff. So I'm on my way now to get out there and get going. But I'm fixing to stop and get some fuel.
All right.
And then I'm headed yonder way. But man, I logged on today, and this is funny. I think it's kind of important for people, especially new people coming on with the different gig apps and stuff like that. You have an option for a contactless delivery, where the customer can mark their order to be delivered, to the door, and no contact made. So I woke up this morning, got ready, hopped in the car, turned on my DoorDash app to check some things out, and noticed that I had a contract violation. So called customer service. They told me the process, as to how to try and resolve that issue. And just so you know, what happened was it was a contactless delivery. When I arrived at the house, the woman met me outside, took her order in. So the order was marked as handed to customer when I sent it out. But I was smart enough to take a picture as I was leaving. So it's always very, very important that if you have a leave at my door or a contactless delivery and a customer meets you outside, you always want to go ahead and take that picture, save it to your phone, just in case you have an issue like this. So now I'm under dispute. I've sent in an email that states what happened, and also let them know that I have a picture that I had taken because of that situation. It had happened to me in the past where I didn't have any evidence to show that I had dropped the order off, but this time I did. So hopefully things will work out in my favor. But that's just something I thought y'all should know. And y'all probably didn't hear a word I said. You froze up.
All right, appreciate that, cornbread. I'm gonna have to try to bring you on the inside if possible with me. I'm getting ready to go on the inside, ladies and gentlemen. I'm working with 3 phones right now, and I already got permission from them, so that's all good. I'm gonna have to try to fix this to where that sun don't glare too much on you and everything. You know, that's why I use my tablet. That's why I go vertical. I have it in a vertical position so I can be able to flip it back and forth, so you can get that kind of experience. All right, we going in the Smoothie King. I'm gonna order my lunch and everything. I already talked to the manager. She said she's cool with it and all of that. This is one of the nicer facilities. We're gonna try to eat healthy today. I will be doing an episode on eating healthy. We're gonna look at their display of all of the healthy ingredients and everything that they have here. The Smoothie King, the protein. All right. All right. I guess he said, why he going up and down, going up and down, so you can see each wall, each selection. See, it's making you hungry, isn't it? Yeah, that's where we want to have a healthy diet as well as a healthy meal. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm finna order. I'm gonna place me an order. Ready? Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. Get that. I want to get that Island Impact. All right. And what size are you doing? We're looking at 32 ounce. All right. And I want to get some trail mix. I'm gonna get the Greek yogurt. All right. Let me scan that for you real quick. All right. All right, I was explaining to my viewers this is one of the better setups out of all of them I done seen, but all of them have a nice setup, but this is the best one. And I usually do my healthy meals episode and all that, so I decided to do it live today. All right, it's going to be 1313. Okay, 1313. What's the number? You ready for me? There we go. All right. All right, you still. Okay, that's all good. I'm getting ready to do my tip. Let me flip the screen back a little bit. I'm gonna get ready and pay for this on my tip. There we go. Remove my card. There we go. And there you go. And you are the shift manager today, right? Yes. All right. Gotcha. Tell our viewers how important, how imperative it is that we have to confirm our orders and everything before we take them. Right. So, I mean, if you don't, and you run off with it or drop it or whatever, I mean, that's wasting our product too and our money. Right. It comes out of our pocket. So. Right. I think it's better for everybody to confirm orders and make sure everything's getting done right, frankly. Definitely ask, for everything on the order. Okay. Do you have a lot of orders sometimes they're supposed to go to OB, come here? I know it happened one time on one occasion. Maybe once or twice, but not that often. We're lucky. I mean, most of our orders, if people do have a problem with stuff, they'll call us, let us know. All right, I appreciate it so much. If you want to say your first name, if you want them to know who you are, just wave them. Sure. I'm the assistant manager here at Smoothie King Cargo. All right, thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we do it here. We do it live, and like I said, I'm going to be doing episodes of having healthy meals. Now, you heard the manager talks about how detrimental it is for drivers, dishonest drivers, to come in here and do screenshots of orders and they already unassigned, and then they come in here and get the order and run off. We're going to be also doing interviews with other merchants, and we're going to let them tell their story and their experiences, how it's hurting business, not only the business of merchants that we deal with, which is our clients. It also it also hurts the DoorDash platform. It hurt other drivers from making their money. It hurt the customers to where customers don't feel like they need to trust these platforms. They don't trust the drivers, and it also killing us from getting our tips. So this is my way of handling no tip, no trip. I will be coming out with an episode talk about no tip, don't trip. You see what I'm saying? And I will be dealing with episodes talking about the decline now movement. I will be talking about decline right now. That's what we'll be doing and everything like that. So as I sit down, I'm gonna let Cornbread and I'm gonna talk about their experience right now.
Go ahead.
Go
That
ahead.
woman told me, she said, that's why you in line and I'm not.
Wow.
Really?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
So
great.
this stuff what you told me, I'm like, I'm coming to Germantown with you going. I'm quite sure. I don't know of another one.
What was the experience? I missed out on it.
I think it is. That's the only one I know of. Yeah, you're gonna learn how to get today. Uh, I had a contract violation this morning when I got up. I had somebody working contact the delivery that met me outside. I gave her the food. She gonna try and say I didn't give her her food, but I took a picture of her house.
Yeah, DoorDash got they gave us a tutorial course on how they want us to take pictures when we go to the customer house. They want us to get a full view of the door. If it's their address on the door, get that included with the package that we deliver.
I got I was making sure that you was down, but I was making sure that if you was developing, I wasn't gonna pick this one up. Is there another one? Nope. This is close to one.
Ladies and gentlemen, right there while they still talking, interacting with each other, I want to share their trial, the Power Meal plan, right quick. They call it the Power Meal. I might try that the next time I come in here. I'll probably do a quick video on that. Where you'll get a chance to see me order it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be doing videos a week, hopefully a week, talking about eat healthy and what meals are you doing along your route to eat healthy. We got summertime about to approach. How do you combat dehydration and all of that? Water is number one that you use, but you also need your electrolytes and the rest of your minerals and vitamins also. Some people like to use what they call wheatgrass or sea moss, off in their diets too. So we will be doing episodes on that, trying to give the ideals to drivers to replenish their strength, and energy while you out here doing your daily delivery routes. Remember that best business practice,
42 minutes.
and best business etiquette, quality customer service with our clients. That includes the merchants, that includes the customer, that includes DoorDash, that includes driver support. All of those are our clients. So keep that in mind when you're doing this as a business. Keep a business mindset versus having a side hustle mindset. And you'll be seeing how successful that you will be in order to get the tips that you're talking about. I get some cash, also get some in the app, also get repeated clients, repeated clientele. Reason for that is how I handle my business throughout the day. And you're going to start seeing it live. You're going to see it in certain videos. You're going to see it in shorts. You're just going to see it. We got so many projects out there we got to work on. We got so many challenges that I got to work on. And I haven't forgotten about the March Madness, $100 March Madness challenge since I will be the one doing it. I was trying to do it local. to get local drivers involved and everything, and then the winner, gives that 100 $100 to the to a charity of your choice, like Red Cross, St. Jude, and all that. I got those guys with me. We kind of turn them down. Sometimes they get a little raw, in the conversation, But yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and that's how I want to start my day off. Sometimes with a healthy meal, a healthy breakfast, a healthy lunch, healthy dinner, whatever. Before you start your shift, think about doing some calisthenics, a little bit of stretching, get your cardio up. Stretch your muscles once you warm them up. And all of that, because we sit down so long. Take frequent breaks when necessary. When you're doing your deliveries, some drivers do 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours. I'm not doing them 12 hours and 14 hours in a row anymore. I want to earn more and work less hours. And the technique that I use is to help others be able to reach those goals as well. If you're able to make $200 in 5 hours, why I got to be out to 10 and 12 and 14 hours trying to do it? Some markets, it's kind of tough. Everybody market is not the same. I know that. There's a lot of difference in markets, and there are also a lot of similarities. Hey, Mike, is my order ready? Okay. So, see, they done already gave me my order. I've been running my mouth. I thank y'all so much today for allowing us to come in here and share how professional you guys have, nice setup and all of that. And I'm teaching my viewers about trying to have a healthy meal before getting started. Have a great day. All right. All right. Remember, we on live, y'all. Stop them before they get routed. We get routed sometimes, We get routed. All right. All right. All right. Have a nice day. Yeah. So, see, ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw. I decided to do it live. Next time, I'll probably do it in a short video, or I got creative ways of how I'm going to be interacting with my merchants, and everything, and start hearing from them, hearing their stories, and see, oh man, that's just one restaurant. No, you notice I didn't have a script when I went in there. I had to go in there and ask for permission. You got a chance to hear from the assistant manager. She told you your name and everything, but first I got permission. So we got a chance to do that, and I got about 10 others I got to do the same thing with, and all of that. And I want my viewers to be able to see that and feel that experience, to where you just don't hear the DoorDash revolution telling you this. You're going to hear the merchants telling you. I got some surprises for you guys. You know, I got some surprises. All right, make sure that's in there good and tight. All right, gentlemen, still there? Turn you guys back up. All right, John, how's your experience this morning, if you're there? I thought I heard him earlier.
I'm headed out there waiting there. I hadn't clocked in yet.
I hadn't clocked in either, brother. I went to Smoothie King, trying to get me a healthy meal before I get started and everything. It's gonna be warm today, so I got what they call the Island Impact. I didn't get a chance to talk about all the ingredients in it.
Man, that Hawaiian surf is the one. That's the one with the mango in it. It's pretty good. The Island Impact. The banana pants and fruit good too.
All right.
I like that Hawaiian surf. Hawaiian surf.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple. Yeah, I don't think I tried that. That one's got. I think it's got a banana and pineapple and strawberry or something.
Right.
Pretty good.
I'm gonna try it next time, because I'm coming back up here again, and I'm gonna do another video.
I will tell you this: it's the one that's got the most calories.
Okay.
It's got the most. Or it used to. I don't know. They may have a new one now, but it used to be the one that had the caloric intake.
I understand. So John just said he just got started.
Hey, I think it's another. He said that's the closest one. I don't believe that's the closest Piccadilly.
Only other Piccadilly I know is the little In-N-Out Piccadilly over there by Academy and Olive Branch.
It's an In-N-Out one right there on. It's an In-N-Out one right there on Germantown Broadway. Going to Germantown and Trinity.
It sure is. Howard, where are you and where it's taking you to? What zip code?
I gotta go all the way to Lakeland. 10 miles for $11.
That's over $1 a mile. You all right?
Yeah, so that's 20 miles.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah. But what restaurant? I'm gonna eat my dash, and I'm about to dash a long way back.
We'll probably get one on the way back. What did you the other day that was saying when they did like that, they usually give you one coming back?
Yeah, but is there a restaurant out there?
Maybe not.
That's a key. If there's any restaurants out that way.
Right.
And then I'm trying to figure out why would you order from Germantown? I ain't gonna worry about it. Your stuff gonna be cold.
You ain't gonna figure it out. That's why they do that. You'll never figure that one out. I'm feeling
I told you they keep it real. They keep it raw too.
If they say, here you go, don't bring no Vaseline.
She said, I'm aware. She said, because I told her I'm coming to Germantown. And she said, yes, I'm aware of all the rest. I'm aware of the restaurant location. So why did you order from out here? If it's one on Germantown Parkway, if y'all say it's one on Germantown Parkway, why would you go all the way from Lakeland?
I don't think it's there. I think it's the platform. Sometimes they'll turn the tablet off or whatever.
Say it again, Cornbread. I didn't hear you.
I said sometimes they'll turn their tablets off. I think it's maybe Doordash and not her. She just ordered. But you said she understood that she knew the location. It does tell you the location. Like Howard, if I look at something and I see it's 10 miles from where I'm at, I'm not ordering because I ain't getting cold food. I don't like cold food.
I got a brain freeze right now. I'm gonna have something to say in a minute. I got a brain freeze. No, I got brain freeze right now.
Gotta take it out.
When I get a brain freeze, it hit my eyes. So what I do, I just close one and I put my hand over it like I'm reading a card.
Eye chart.
Yep, there you go. And then it works. Well, back to the miles again. How many miles was that order?
10 miles.
Where it's heading to the drop-off location?
Lakeland.
Okay, now.
You sure did have a brain freeze.
I heard him. I just had to have him repeat it again to make sure that I didn't miss anything.
And I just had to pick at you like I always do.
We all good, bro. We all good. We do this off the scene, so we all good. Gotta have some humor.
Hold on, so you said one right here in Trinity?
You said Trinity and Germantown.
Here's the deal. Right on Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I stand right back. So why you ordering? They was gonna have it. What she looking for at that location?
What's not?
They probably don't do the Doordash.
Yeah.
They got this no spot. Hey, but they doing it all the rest though. But I don't pick them out of our brain.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's lucky to get this order. Real talk. She's lucky to get this order because nobody bring this order. She would never got this order.
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. He know I done turned him down. He done started shouting at the top of his voice. I gotta do it like that there. That's my way of muting them. They still on the merge. This is what I want to say to drivers. I understand his frustration. You know, they're a delivery driver right there with the New Orleans jersey on. I never seen him before, but he's a delivery driver. That's my first time seeing him. Where's my other phone? Yeah, I had a mean brain freeze. You can't just think you're gonna drink that like water. Just gloop gloop gloop. Mm-mm. Take my time with that. Drivers, this is what I want you to understand. Somebody can relate to that experience, frustration that Howard and John go through, and I'm not gonna hide those frustrations. I want you guys to see it. Now, there will be times I would do what I just did then, because if I see that it's going way to the left, I'll do it like that to keep it controllable on the channel. But we all can relate to that experience he was talking about. So that way we don't talk over each other and still get the message out there. That's why I do my lives on YouTube Live. I have better control. And when you fighting and struggling for your AR ratings, you got to accept these orders you know you don't normally accept. And then you had to accept the order just such as that one right there. 10 miles out, there's no restaurants in the area where his drop off location is, but it is restaurants out there. But I know he don't want to work that area, and he want to come all the way back here. So that's 20 miles. So now he losing money. Pennies on the dollar. Right now he's paying Doordash to be on Doordash platform. He has a right to be upset, but he made that decision. The difference between him and me, his rating is a lot higher than mine, but he still want to keep them up. That model would have been one I would have declined. But where I'm at right now, I can't afford to decline an order like that. That's the reason why I try to show people to go to the floating widget. Our problem is that we have going on with DoorDash now. I showed it in my last video. They will show you, well, they've been showing it on my phone, the map of the United States. And when I try to hit the floating widget, I can't see the floating widget or where to go so I can make the right decision. That might have been his case. And I'm going to ask him once he simmer down. Because this is something, and I hope that DoorDash is watching. I hope that other content creators are lurking on this channel is watching. That we can come in unity and send this message to DoorDash and let them know in your updates, why are you tinkering with the floating widget? Trying to force drivers to accept these offers that we will turn down. Okay, that's not right. You see, I was in a situation in my life when I was in one of the worst neighborhoods in Memphis. All due to I wasn't able to use my technique by looking at the floating widget. The floating widget, ladies and gentlemen, the floating widget DoorDash is a safety feature drivers use. So we don't put ourselves in harm's way. And another thing I want to address, DoorDash. Why do you sit there and send us notifications when we in the safest neighborhoods asking us, is we safe? And we don't never get that notification when we're in the worst neighborhoods. That needs to be worked on. Interact with those that's on the DCC Council. They're not giving you enough of the information provided. Start watching these YouTube, GigTube channels. That's keeping it real so you can get these ideas and work on your platform. That's what the Doordash revolution wants to tell Doordash today. You see, suppose I would have got shot because he was dressed up and I was suited up too. And then when you go in these areas, you got to look the part. If you're not from that area, don't you go in that area. I asked you to look at that last live I put out. I talk about the AR rating. If it's below 70%, is in that one right at the end, 10 minutes before the end. Check out the war zone I was in. All you viewers today that missed that, check out the war zone I was in. The floating widget also showed I couldn't get to the floating widget. All they showed me was a map of the United States. I didn't know where the order was going. This is how I use the floating widget. The floating widget has a drop-off location and a pickup location. Pickup location has an address, right, ladies and gentlemen, including a zip code. Drop-off location has an address, isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? And a zip code. I have a zip code cheat sheet that I mark of the areas. So when I see that zip code show up, I know if I want to go there or not. I can make a quick decision with the knowledge that I have of the information that is supplied by the floating widget, which is a safety device that I use and have turned on the other drivers that they need to use as well. But DoorDash, if you take that from us, you can call somebody their life. Now I'm finna ask you guys some questions to see what's going on. All right, man, I had to kind of turn y'all down for a moment. I had to address a situation about the floating widget, and I hope you guys are still on. Question I wanted to ask Howard was, is he having the same problem I'm having when we accept these long distance offers? You're not able to use your floating widget. Okay, you're not having that problem. So I'm trying to wonder why. I'm trying to wonder why I'm having that problem. Anybody else having that problem? So I'm going to use Howard's experience as if it was mine, because I got put in a war zone yesterday. If I'm not able to use my floating widget, I'm talking about when you first get that initial offer, that long distance offer. Do you see the map of the United States, or do you see a map within the city? I'm trying to get an understanding here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that with you. Where I'm talking about before you accept the offer. Are you able to go to the floating widget before you accept that offer? That's the question I'm asking. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I need to make a phone call with DoorDash, find out why I'm being blindsided and blindfolded and getting blindfold offers, and I cannot use that knowledge of information to make the right decision to maximize my earnings and make a profit and use this feature as a safety feature. Why is I'm the only one going through this here? I've been going through it for the last 5 weeks. Sound like I'm gonna need to make a phone call.
You say the last 5 weeks? When's the last time you uninstalled and reinstalled that?
I do that every day. I do that every day. Every day. I don't miss a beat. Every day.
Oh, Howard, I was gonna ask you, Howard. Hey, I uninstalled and reinstalled just on Monday. When I did it, the map went back to an internal map instead of that external map. Did yours change?
Yeah, mine change every day.
No,
One minute.
but I'm saying, oh, it changes every day. 1 minute it's in the app, 1 minute it's not.
Yeah. Right now it's not in the app.
Okay.
See, we got.
I just got a hit for my first run. I'm gonna see what happens. But the other day when I reinstalled the app, it was working as in the app instead of taking you externally.
That is correct. I had that problem as well.
And I can't use Waze. I can't go in my settings and change my default to Waze.
Yeah, Waze don't work for me either.
I don't know if that. I didn't check that since I've changed. But 2 weeks ago, I tried to use Waze as a backup, and it didn't work.
Yeah, Waze don't.
Wouldn't even open it up.
Yeah, Waze don't open up either. So
That,
Waze is non-existent.
no, that's why you guys got to have more than one device when you're doing this business. You don't try to put all that stuff on one phone. You don't try to overload your phone with all of them different apps, features, and all of that. That's why the DoorDash Revolution have multiple devices to where if it ain't working right on that one, I can go to my tablet or I can go to my other phone. When I have my conference calls, that's the reason why I don't have everybody tied into my mainframe phone number. That's why I have a Google Voice phone number, and that's why I have this phone that you guys is merged in now. Majority of my interaction is going to be on this phone when I have my conferences with other drivers and all of that. There's only a few people going to be on my main line right here. You see,
I ain't got money like that, baby.
you gotta know how to manage your money. It ain't how expensive it is. Is how much you can get for your buck
Right?
for your service.
I got that cricket phone.
You might do, but that tablet though, you got that tablet look like it came from the best of the best. See,
Right?
see, I get the family package. That's the reason why I can be able to do what I do. You know.
I need another. I need another. I need to just pull out my tablet and start using
Yeah, because that's what I do. I use my tablet. I don't have deliver that on the same phone with DoorDash. I may have Grubhub and DoorDash on there. That's it.
it. Right.
I don't have all the maps overloading that one phone because DoorDash, what they do is they pay attention to everything.
Everything.
They know how many apps you got on your phone. You want to know why? Because we gave them access to our phone.
Hey, how they gonna do this to me? I got an order that said it was $13.50, but up here it says this order is $6.50.
Huh?
First order, I'm right here on Houston Levy. They talking about news hot. They trying to send me to Junior. They don't have Crawford. So, what's 9 miles? Hey, she gave me right. You hear me? Yeah. She gave me 14. Oh, okay.
My thing.
$3 tip on.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know, brother. That you were satisfied. See, you don't know what the outcome of your order gonna be until after you deliver it. She told you she was aware of the situation. Already knew you was gonna be satisfied with tip. Somewhere in there, she was gonna add a little bit more to it for your troubles. That's why we gotta have our best business etiquette, our best business practice, quality customer service. That includes our behavior, attitude, and personality when we interact with these merchants. And believe it or not, when you're in your best behavior, even though you're not in your best mood of what's going on, but you still carrying on with your best behavior, people reward you for that. That's how you get the extra tips, ladies and gentlemen, and stuff like that. What we going through the week of struggling for the AR and the Hell Week situation, you're gonna have more long distance orders than ever that you had this month. And
Well, I'm gonna tell you about my situation on that though. I wouldn't be struggling if I got out here every morning. I'm getting out too late.
I'll be out here early in the morning and still have that problem. I done showed it on my live. Too many people gravitate to one restaurant. one zone. You guys got to remember we had a winter slowdown in the months of January and February, and then last week you guys had to remind you guys had to remind me of you guys had to remind me that it was spring break. I think you guys reminded me at least 20 times a piece out of all of y'all. Well, I guess they said we got to keep reminding him that it's spring break. People is out of town, so I don't know. You know, I don't know. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get ready. Why I done started my day off with that. I'm gonna get ready to start my day with my best behavior and best business practice, business etiquette, quality customer service. Let's see. I'm getting ready to turn my app on, and I'm gonna share with the viewers. This is what I do when I turn my map on. I look at the areas, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying that don't nobody do that. I'm not saying. I'm just saying what I do. So don't take it that I'm sitting up here talking about you guys don't do this. No, I'm just saying this is what I do when I start my day off. I'm quite sure everybody do the same thing. So my thing is, what is the busiest right now? That's what I'm looking at, right? Where that blue dot at, it's too many drivers already over here. And I'm gonna prove that in a minute. And then I'm gonna go where the money at. That's the purpose when I was telling drivers that's on the top dasher program, in the diamond program, combined, people talking about your acceptance rating don't matter and all that old kind of stuff. Ratings don't matter. We all know that's a lie, first and foremost, because rating does matter when the stuff hit the fan, such as this week. Your ratings gonna matter. Would you like to have your ratings already up during the hell week, or you got to struggle to get there? Because if you got to struggle to get there, that means you're gonna have more problems than the driver that don't have to struggle to get there. That's the point I'm getting at. That's why I didn't believe in trying to accept 100 of them in a row and any and everything. I had a different method of cherry picking. Once I got there, I decided how much that I'm gonna choose and select, what I'm gonna decline and what I'm gonna unassign. Try to keep it balanced so I can still have enough. When this week rolled around, I wouldn't be hit so hard. But unfortunately, last Thursday I got hit hard. It put me below where I wanted to be. And it felt like I was in September living it all over again. Now I got to work harder. I got to struggle. I'm going to be more frustrated, making less money. Because that's what it is. I'm making less money, more long distance offers that I can't turn down versus that I could still be able to turn them down. So I advise people today, don't be dropping your ratings way low like that, then wait the hell week to try to raise them up unless you got a real good market, a real good one. And unless you don't have competition, because in this market here, them men can tell you we got competition. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna ask them that question and let them tell you. All you guys are on the phone right now. I'm gonna ask this question. You tell me if I'm right or wrong. Do we have competition in our market?
Most definitely.
John, do we have competition in this market?
Yeah.
Cornbread, do we have competition in this market? Cornbread must be getting the order. John done told us all this week he going back to Atlanta so he can make his money. Is that correct, John?
You said what?
That you going back to Atlanta so you can make your money faster because of the competition. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Yeah. Which one? I think it's still the dispatcher and stuff, really.
All right. All right.
I really think it's them. I can get order. I can get good order whether the rating was good or not. But
But you was more successful doing it in Atlanta than trying to do it here, right?
well, Atlanta raised my acceptance faster than here.
That's what
And they send more orders.
Bingo.
Regardless of the they make it to where you can get your acceptance. Here, it's like you can't really get it because they make it too hard.
Oversaturation drivers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your testimony, John. That's what I'm talking about. Now you don't have to hear it from me. You heard it from another driver that works this market, and he works the Atlanta market. He just told the difference. Plus, Atlanta bigger than Memphis, which means there's more orders than it is drivers down there. Here is more drivers than it is orders. It makes things difficult. So the ratings do matter if you already where you need to be. But if you're trying to get there, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle. It look like your rating's not going to go up because it's oversaturated. Not enough orders. Then Doordash going to start dispatching stuff and everything going to look weird. That's what he was talking about. He says a dispatch problem. That's what he was talking about. See, so they're going to say, all you did was talk. You ain't even dashed today. Everybody else on the ride along, I'm riding with them. Listen to their experience. I don't have to always be the one riding and driving all the time. Just like you see me drove over here, get ready to get started. I got my liquid lunch right here. I got my trail mix. I'm eating healthy today so I can think healthy, healthy behavior, healthy attitude, healthy personality comes from healthy thoughts. Okay? Because we go through a whole lot of stuff that can piss you off, snap finger ready type style. You see what I'm saying? Snap finger ready type style. To where you will blow your fuse quick. So we got to prepare ourselves each day. People talking about you don't do nothing but sit in the vehicle and pick up orders. That's it. It's more to it than that. It's more to it than that. Us drivers know that. It's more to it than that. That's why I couldn't understand why content creators said it's easy peasy. Peaches and cream. When we're going through these thickets here in the battlefield trying to make our money. You see, so I thank these men today for being able to share this experience with you. See, they have their own perspective. They have their own point of views. They have their own experience that they shared with you today. You didn't hear it from my lips. You heard it from theirs. And I know that you can relate to it. I am going to, next time when I get on live, I'm going to be talking to that Doordash customer support and driver support. I want to find out why my app is the only one to where I can't use the floating widget. You see, when it comes to these long distance miles, we talked about base pay. Base pay need to be higher. Okay, we can initiate how we get tipped as drivers. We can control that. Already proved that. So let's complain and come up with creative ideas on how we can get that problem solved, that discrepancy rectified, is being creative and innovative in the way we look at things and our thoughts on how we bring solutions to the table that will benefit us. I appreciate everybody for joining us in this live. I appreciate everyone that's participating. I will be inducting honorary moderators for this channel. I will also have a special guest on Fridays on the morning show, and they're going to be telling their experience from what city, what market they in, the favorite restaurants they want to go to make their money, restaurants they got blacklisted, all of that. You see, while we doing our live ride along. People keep watching, man. Help us get better by helping one another reach our goals is make our money. Peace. Take care. And you guys, I will see you in the next video.